Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers and welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. It's in the evening hours, but we have arrived and our money has been transferred from Mercury Farms on over to here. A beautiful $1.6 million we brought with us, so that's why we're up to $1.745 million. And I'm on my way over to field 25 because we are getting ready to purchase it, and I need to do all the money before the evening hours come because, well, I would like to pay off some of this loan and not get hit with so much cash at night. Yeah, our bale's kind of tipped on over. But this is a field of oats. If we go into the page, doesn't need to be plowed or limed, but as you can see, no fertilization whatsoever. It's, I think, the last stage of growth, actually. And we can look at it. It definitely is oats. I probably won't be doing straw, but then again, I'll probably fight with myself about doing it. But anyways, we're here because it's $463,000 by it. Yes, it's now ours. So next time, I think we'll be over here with a plow and probably merge these three fields right here and have our grass field over here, which the hay is still sitting in. But now that we own this field, I can go ahead and get this guy on a worker. And I need this guy to get back over to the other side because I just took a contract in field 35 for fertilizing. So I'm only going to get one stage of fertilization down in this field, but it's better than nothing, and that will give us an extra 30% yield on this field. Now, I do have some oats in stock for the horses. And I also forgot to give myself 20 grand. It used to be 25 grand for taking care for the horses, the stables. But I've been taking out roughly about $5,000 of that for the airline ticket going back and forth from Mercury Farms to here because I'm flying first class now because I'm rich. That's kind of the plan. So what do I plan on doing here? I think we're going to pay off... What's the market look? I mean, the market's not going to matter right now because it's good. We have to wait until morning. Actually, cotton is pretty good right now. We do have cotton bales. Ooh, or cotton modules. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Cotton modules. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell the cotton modules while this is working. So I think maybe we'll just work in the evening hours this episode. Maybe we'll see how it goes. Is my truck still over here? No, my truck is not here. Does anyone know where my truck is? I'll have to go grab it once I find out where it is. Car 54. There you are. Over here. Oh, we're selling slurry, were we? Oh, so we are going to get some money at midnight. Yeah, which is also good. So let's go ahead. We'll sell some cotton modules while our worker is going to town. Maybe we'll just sell the cotton modules, let the guy finish doing his job there, and then I'll pay off some of this loan. The question is, how much do we pay? It's going to be at least $1 million coming off the loan. I may just leave like 200 grand. Geez, do I want to go that low, 200 grand? Sure. Well, I mean, well, yeah. Do I want to risk to? I'll have to think about it. But I'll meet you back over at the sheep farm, or excuse me, pigs. That's where the pigs are. Sheep are up north. Wrong map. I'll meet you back over there when we're selling cotton modules, and we'll make a little bit more cash. Over the bridge to the spinnery we go. One module is full, so that's a 40,000 liter module, and the other module I just unloaded from the cotton harvester. I want to say it was 17,000 liters. So this will be load number one. Also, Frank got done fertilizing the new field that we just bought. He is now over at field 35 doing the contract for $34,000 or $35,000. Something like that. Out come our modules. And there goes $72,000. So the next delivery should be a lot better because both modules are full at 40,000. So we're talking 80,000 liters of cotton that we're bringing. Did I say wool before? Of course I probably did. I always do. But yeah, we'll go pick up our other modules of cotton. So the silage price at the barn is also going up. That's at 188 and rising. And you did see we had all those bales of silage ready to go to the barn whenever. So I'm not going to sell those tonight. I'll probably wait until morning for at least that. So we're going to go ahead and sell these modules here. I think we'll wait for Frank to finish. Nope, wait a minute. Wrong entryway. They're over here. I think I'll wait for Frank to finish fertilizing field 35 because that's like a $35,000 contract we'll collect. The other contract we have is harvesting field 33, and that is wheat, I think. Yeah, I think it's wheat. We'll wait probably on... You gonna load? Thank you. That contract isn't the greatest, but it's a contract. Is it wheat? I think so. No, it's barley. And that's got to go up to the Timberline flour mill, way up here. We'll get to that whenever, because that harvest is not going anywhere. The crops haven't grown yet, have they? No, I shouldn't. I'm not going to drive into them anyways. So I think when we pay off the loan, I'll leave myself just like 200 grand in the bank account, because tomorrow I should be able to sell those silage bales. Like I said, the price is 188 and climbing. You know, if it doesn't get high enough and I need the cash, then we'll sell the silage bales anyways. And I just turned here. No, I need to go over the bridge. I think I can turn around here without causing too much problems around the light post. Always happens when I'm down here. These two roads are right next to one another, and I don't pay attention hardly ever, but I always take the wrong one most of the time. But we should get a good amount here. So yeah, we're going to be paying off like $1.25 million off the loan at least, I would think. So that's going to make midnight a little bit more bearable. And next week, when we sell Mercury Farms off, it's going to make it a lot more bearable. I'm hoping for at least $10 million from that farm. We'll see. Anyways, what do we get for this load here? I just got to be careful I don't go over midnight here. We're losing track of time, you know. 113,000. So yeah, if I pay off $1.25 million, that'll leave me just over $200,000 in the bank account, especially once Frank gets done fertilizing the field 35 for that contract. And then yeah, we'll pay off the loan, sleep till morning. There's a lot of things I can do. The Northern Plateau should be good for now. Down here we got some hay to pick up and put away, and our cornfields are all ready to be harvested as well. One of the fields obviously is going to be for chaff, which is meant to be made for silage for the cows. At least that's what I planted it for. Yeah, so here's all of our hay that you can see. I'll probably put maybe 180,000 liters of hay in the silo at the hog barn, and the rest will go right to our Total Mix Rations mixer. But right now, I'm just going to bring this guy on back. I'm just waiting for Frank to finish up his contract. Shouldn't take him too long with that thing to finish up, so we can get paid our $35,000, almost at $35 million. I got millions of dollars on the brain. We'll go ahead and park this guy back up. But our two cotton fields were just planted, so no sense of merging them after I do the oat field. I may just harvest the oat field. I assume the oat field's going to be ready sometime in the tomorrow. Could be ready when we wake up. Just go back. That's good enough right there. Yeah, so what we getting for that? I keep saying 34, 35. Well, it's 34.5 right in the middle. And he's halfway done. Harvesting field 33, we're going to get paid 18.6 for that. And of course, any extra crop we got left over, I'm probably just going to feed off to the pigs. Which reminds me, how are we doing on the pigs? Well, the pigs do require some straw. Looks like I'm selling pigs tomorrow as well. So I can get some money from the pigs the first thing in the morning. Probably in the morning, if I sleep 12 hours, that's 24. Yeah, we're going to be just shy of 490, somewhere around there. The barn holds 499. This is what we are looking at currently. So 189. It's not climbing really fast, so I think that's getting to be near the end. So yeah, if I don't have to sell the silage bales, I want to get it to at least 200. That's our goal. But back to the animals, I want to make sure the chickens are good. The sheep, well, yeah, I don't clean them as much as I should, but they're fine-ish. And the cows are pretty, I mean, looks like they got about another 5 days or so before they needed some attention. How much milk do we got? Oh, that's why I was selling some slurry, 236,000 liters of slurry. And our horses are well fed, but I got to pay myself $20,000 for the horses. Well, it's actually, I'm paying myself 25 minus 5,000 for the airline tickets. But you get the point on that. I'm going to drive this guy back over. Maybe get some things set up for first thing in the morning. And probably when I bring it back, so if you add the 34,000 to what we have now, ooh, we're going to be at $1.5 million. So yeah, I'm going to pay off $1.25 million off the loan, so that'll leave us $250,000. Well, before we go to bed, and when we wake up, we'll probably have like $100,000, somewhere around there. But I'll bring it back before midnight comes so we can see how much we're paying on the loan. All right, Frank just called me. He's done with the contract. We collected our money. Got our $20,000 for the horse stables. And so we paid off some of our loan. And I got my worker going ahead in field 33 harvesting that barley. Yeah, we'll get that money in the next morning. What is... Just want to keep an eye. So 189 for silage at the barn. We'll have to wait until morning. But money-wise, you can now see that we owe now $48,080,000. I'm waiting to see loan interest. We were paying $138,567 to be exact on a loan payment. So we're about to see how much we're going to pay now. As well, we go ahead and sleep to the night. Let's go inside. Open the door. Let's see, what time is it? 10 o'clock at night. So if I sleep 9 hours, that brings me to 7 o'clock in the morning. That sounds good. Where's $135,056? So, you know, it's $3,000 less. So that's something. It does bring our... can we shut the door here? Anywhere? Nope, that's the lights. That door does shut. Do I have to come inside to shut it? Now I just can't go outside. I'll go outside this way, I guess. Let me out. Let me out of my own house. And shut the door. Alright, so we should be fine for another evening. Since we're only paying $135,000, we got $170,000. Now, ooh, weeds. Silage. Yeah, the price for silage stopped at $189. So, since I can wait another day, they'll just sit there. That's what they're going to do. In the meantime, this guy is doing some barley runs. What's he doing here? He's almost full. So what we're going to be doing a little bit this morning, I'm waiting for the weeds to finish up there. Our oats are ready. Now the question is, what should I do with the oats? How many oats? Ooh, I got 120,000 liters of oats. I think I'll just store it because we are going to be here for a while. So I'm going to need the food for the horses anyway. So I might as well just store it. Do I want to do straw over there? I mean, the loading wagon will be over there anyway, so what's the difference? I'll probably do straw and put some in storage and whatnot. So while this guy is going to town and doing that job, we're going to hop over here. I believe all my tractors are right where I left them because that's what I do. I always say I'll just park them here for now. I'll take care of them later, and that usually means when I record next episode, yeah, let's just go grab those. So what I need to do is drop off our fertilizer spreader or manure spreader. Make sure I drive on the correct side of the road here. So I was hoping, I was actually hoping that the loan interest would be a little bit less than that. I mean, it is something, so I can't say it's not a great deal. You can park right there. Enough room for the front loader to go ahead and do that. Is my loading wagon over here? It should be parked on the other side. Oh yeah, that does remind me. Oh, is my loading wagon not here? Okay, my loading wagon is not here. Where is it? That is a darn good question. Where my loading wagon is. It's right next to my beet harvester. Or root crop harvester. So I got to go back over there and grab it. Figures. And let me guess, my truck's not over here either because I need to sell pigs pretty quickly here. So I think next thing I'll do is I'll sell pigs. And of course my truck is over here trying to unload this guy. So yeah, we're just going to jump around this morning. What a messy episode. It's messier than usual, I should say. Not well thought out, maybe today. No, it's not. Never is. So we'll go unload this guy. I think the first thing we should do is sell the pigs because I'll get sidetracked. And if the pigs max out, every half hour I'm losing basically $1,000. Because every half hour they pop out a new pig and I sell pigs for $1,000. So we're going to sell 2 trailers worth of pigs. So that's $168,000 coming our way. Like I said, that's why I'm not too concerned about the silage bales today. So that gives us 2 more nights we can go through, no problem, other than depending on how much I need to buy. So the reason why I'm really harvesting this field in a contract before I do my own fields is because the sooner I harvest the field, the more I can do contracts in this field. And plus, I got enough to do on my own field, so it's what I did, and you're just going to stick with that decision. And so am I. Are you almost empty, or are you empty? I think he is empty because nothing's coming out the chute. So we'll drop that off. And he should be fine for a while. Now usually when I used to do contracts, I used to put it in straw swath, and I used to go around and try to pick up straw, but I think they fixed that where you can't do that. I'll cut in front of this car. No, the car is turning anyways. Oh, you know what I should do? Make my trips count. I'm going to go back, get that loading wagon, because I can hook it up to this this wonderful truck of ours. I'll hitch up the loading wagon, so I'm going over there anyways. So, yeah, let me get some, get the loading wagon over there. I'll get the animal trailer up and going, and I'll sit there and spam my mouse button 84 times to load the trailer of pigs. Can't resist in saying it, but this little piggy went to the market. Yeah, I know, I say it every time, but it's true. This is the second trailer. I decided not to show you the first trailer because, I mean, how many times do you just see me sell pigs? Speed is down to ×1 because I don't need them resetting when I'm trying to sell them. That kind of always gets me. Harvester is at 80% full, so I need to go empty him back out, or I can just take the harvester over to the trailer and empty him out there. The herbicide sprayer is over here. I needed to get him to work. But I might as well wait until my fields are fully weeded, both the cotton fields. That way we can just proceed on through. Confirm. There, so that brings us up to $339,000. So yeah, we're getting to where we can almost go 3 nights now. Like I said, so when I start paying off the loan now, I think I may drop it to where, you know, I know when we started I said $500,000 in the bank account at all times, but I'm thinking I can even drop down to probably $200,000 all the time when I pay off the loan. And you know, maybe I'll start next week after Mercury Farms to where every time we go to bed, if we have more than 200, doesn't matter how much it is, I'll pay a little bit off because we'll save ourselves like $100 here and there, which isn't much, I know, but if it was real life, we'd be doing that, wouldn't we? For sure. But who would have a $49, or now it's $48 million loan? But with the pigs all sold, at least the 2 trailers, we should have like 300 and some odd left. their food quantities and demand should be looking a lot better than they were a little while ago. So I think what we'll be doing for this episode is we'll be in the Fendt tractor, getting the hay off the field. That's way too close to the barn. Need to get that hay off the field and in storage before it rains. We don't want our hay getting all wet. I know our oat field is ready, but that's not going anywhere, and I need the harvester, obviously, for that. Yes, I know you're full. I'm on my way back over. Trust me, I'm coming over. So yeah, we'll get like 18 grand from this contract over here. Any extra grain that we get, I do that often too. Hit the fence going up. Any extra grain that we do get, we'll just feed right to the pigs. They do need. I mean, they're going to be here for a while. They're not going anywhere. Well, some of them are. Some go to the market. I'm going to go over and take care of the harvester, and I'll meet you back over here with the Fendt tractor and loading wagon, and we'll start picking up some hay. And like I said, I think 2 loads will go into the silo over here, and the rest will go to the Total Mix Rations mixer. And then in tomorrow's episode, we'll be doing the corn fields, the maize fields. One field we'll be doing chaff while our harvester's hard at work, cutting down all the other corn for the pigs. Well, something I did forget. We're not at Mercury Farms where our harvester just holds 10,500 liters. Our harvester holds, 60,000 liters. So my trailer is full of barley. So I need to come up and deliver some of it, obviously. I can't keep all of the crop we harvest. Would be nice, but yes, they do require I deliver some of it. This field right here on the left is ours, and it's growing nicely, and I forgot what I put in there. Is that canola? I think it is. And I need to go here. Too busy looking at my own field and forgetting I have a delivery to make. And uncover that. Well, I don't really need to uncover to deliver this. Oh, wait a minute. We don't... Wait. Stop that. Why are you on the trap door? Why? Alright. Don't wait. Did I not change it? What button is to change it? I am. Tip side grain door. No. Side back. There we go. I am having so much trouble this evening on this map. I don't know what I'm doing. So there's 90,000 liters delivered for you. 48%? Yeah, you're not going to need that much more. I'll probably come up here and I'll probably get to keep like 30,000 liters. Something like that. Should be no traffic coming down the road here. Yeah, so I'm going to need to bring this truck and trailer back down to that field there. Help out my harvesters a little bit. And eventually I'll get to picking up some hay today. Or at least this morning. At least that's the plan. Looks like somebody planted some potatoes down in that field. Interesting. Nothing I want to do after... I don't know, after doing some beet harvesting again on Mercury Farms, I'm like, yeah, why am I doing beet harvesting or root crop harvesting? I don't know. It's, it's fun to do something different, but yeah. I don't feel like doing any for just a little while. So finally, I'm getting to our grass field with our hay in it. I mean, this whole episode was kind of focused around me picking up the hay off this field. I'm trying to figure out how much we're going to get off here. I'll find out shortly, but the way it's collecting, I think we're going to get probably at least 4 trailers out of here. Somewhere around there. I do have our herbicide sprayer going over there, and you can see the weeds are slowly working their way up this field. So hopefully soon he can come over here and do that. I should also mention that in between episodes, at least when I got done recording last episode and I was planting the cotton over here, I ran out of seed and fertilizer, so you'll see it when we go by over there. I put down a seed and fertilizer hut over here on this side of the river because we're going to need it anyways, since now that we bought the other field over here, our seed drill is going to require more seed and fertilizer over here. He was just barely doing it before, and I didn't fill him up when he came over to do the 2 fields today, last episode. And yeah, but not filling it up, I did run just a little bit short on fertilizer. I'm like, well, I do plan on buying the other field, so yeah, I'm going to need it over here anyways. Yeah, we got a full trailer already. How about that? I may get more off this field than I thought. Is this field double fertilized? It is not. So the manure spreader is going to be put to use on this field once we get done picking up some hay. At least that's the plan. But like I said, I think 2 loads over here, because this will help feed the horses for a while. And the rest will go to the Total Mix Rations mixer. Yeah, I'm already working on 30 hours on this Fendt tractor already. And I'm about halfway through my DEF fuel as well. I may actually get to use the DEF fuel on this map. I mean, at the rate we're going. I've only paid off $2 million out of the 50 that we owed. So, I probably will be here for a while. You know, I thought it was all good when I lined up the pig food with the silo here, because I was like, oh yeah, come around the silo and feed the pigs. And now every time I come to the silo, it's like, oh, that pile of food is right in the way of the silo every time I come in here and unload. So you can see the seed hut and fertilizer hut right underneath that tree right there. Figure it's a good place for it. Let's get back to work of picking up some hay. But yeah, it was good to pay off over $1 million off that loan. Feels like we really accomplished something, although I'm on the wrong side of the road. That's Mercury Farms. We need to be on this side of the road here in the Pacific Northwest. But it was all Mercury Farms that did that. But, you know, this farm is making cash. The animals are really... I mean, we're gaining on it. I know I say that quite a bit, but we are gaining on it. Now, if we could just sell those silage bales that we have, that would be like another $150,000. Yes, the grass field and cotton fields right now, they're giving us the cash to pay off the loan. All the other fields are pretty much feeding your animals. But it always looks good when it comes time to sell chicken eggs, wool, milk, and pigs. Like we just got $168,000 from the pigs. I mean, is it worth it for doing pigs? I don't know. It seems like they're taking an awful lot of crop I could sell. But it gives us an objective to do. So yeah, so basically one time around the field here is going to be enough to put in the silo by the hog barn. And all the rest will go right over to the Total Mix Rations mixer. Now the question is, at 90,000 liters per, am I going to fill that up? Because that only holds 600,000. If it does, we'll put the rest into the silo over here, because that will hold 500,000 liters. And I won't have to do hay for a while, which means this field will just keep producing silage bales, basically. Trying to keep an eye on my fertilizer. Herbicide sprayer. It looks like he's doing both fields right in the middle right now. So my guess is I'm going to have to do the top edge of the field, because I don't think my weeds have grown. Yes, he's only gotten right here. I'll let him continue. He can get done when he gets done. I don't mind now, because if he uses a little bit extra, I can just come right here to this hut over here and fill him up so he's good to go. Speaking of good to go, we are good to go on our second load already, and I didn't even make it one time around the field. Now I just have to transport all this hay to the other side of the map. At least it's on the same lower level. I don't have to go up and down the steep hill. You know, I should... Well, yeah, my last time coming in here, like, you know what? Why don't I just pick up that pig food? Well, how do the pigs look now, though? Alright, so we do have some more. They're way up into the green now. Yeah, they're not going to take that much wheat and barley. Do I have barley? Yeah, I got barley in stock somewhere. I got plenty of wheat in the northern plateau. So any extra barley, I'll just put in down here. Yeah, I may not have to do wheat for chickens and pigs for a while. So that means the upper plateau, I can actually put down crop and sell it. The canola up there is going to be for the pigs as well, I think. Yep, pigs, pigs, pigs. I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to pick up some more of this hay, because it's going to take me a little while. Let's see, what time is it? It's 8:30 in the morning. obviously I've already gotten 2 loads. I haven't made it around the field once. And you can see how many more swaths I got to go. And now I got to go on the other side of the map. So sometime we'll be killed here. See how far I get. Well, I better get all the way far, if that makes sense. But yeah, we'll see. What I want to say is see what time of the day is when I get done. On our way back towards the BGA to the Total Mix Rations mixer with our last load of hay. It's not going to, we're going to be over 400,000 liters of hay in the mixer. If I brought another full load over, it won't quite fit in there. So instead of just, I kind of had a plan. I'll show you what my plan is in a minute. Just because, wow, this is a lot. It's not a lot of trips, but I'm trying to think to myself, how can I make this a little bit easier for myself? And there's some things I want to try, but I think we looked at it before, and I said the prices is way too high for what I want to put down. So I may go into the mod myself and change the price of what they sell for. But it will be like a storage area for our bales. So instead of just picking up loose hay and bringing it over, I may just bale up the hay and from now on, because our baler does 20,000 liter bales. So I could load up a lot of bales onto our auto loading baling trailer, 16 bales, and I could haul a lot more liters around that way instead of 90,000 liters at a time over here. No, that's the wrong angle. There we go. But if I do bring bales over, I don't think I can put bales here. This is for loose stuff. I would have to put the bales up here and then activate this little doohickey thing. Yeah, I did that in the preview series of the Pacific Northwest. I believe when I showed off that mod when it first came out. You have to put the bales, I do believe, on that conveyor belt for them to be shredded. You just can't put them in the little square area. So yeah, I still got like 3 more rows of swath of hay back at the field. So I probably will bale that. I'm just going to bring the Fendt tractor. Actually, I'm going to bring the Fendt tractor right over here to this field because our trailer is full of 90,000 liters of barley. Almost a Bailey. Of barley. I'm going to need to bring that up and to deliver that now. They're not going to require that much. And our harvester probably has like 10,000 liters in it right now. So I probably will get quite a good amount of crop here. Actually, field 35 looks like it might be... Let me just check contracts before I forget. Basically, field 30... No, that's what I'm like, hey, there's one. You're doing that one, Peanut. Come on now. You're better than this. Not really. No, so no other contracts. But if I do go into contracts, we are 94% done with the contract. So, yeah, they're going to require some of this. But what we're going to do, if we go into global company, these things right here. Now, what gets me is each one is, it's $100,000 to place these down. What gets me, so I'm looking at this shed right here. Storage area, if you will. If we go, so it's $100,000. If we go back, go to sheds, it's basically, yeah, I think the closest one to it is going to be the one I was at. So it's kind of like a shed like this. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 parking bay shed for $9,000. So if we go back here to global company, this is a 2-bay shed. And it's $100,000 just because I can store bales there and it's automated. These might be $50,000 when we do next episode. And I may put these down. So I'll store our bales in there instead of putting it into the silo. Does it say how much you can take each? Does not say. And of course the large one's $100,000. How big are these things actually? You can see this one here. It's not a big area at all. Let's click on this one here. Yeah, so that's the size of the shed right there. And they want $100,000 for it. All because it's automated for your bales. How big is this shed here? Yeah, so I mean, that bale shed is half the size of this one. I can buy this for $9,000 and put the bales in there myself. Or for $100,000, I can buy this one, which is half the size, but it does it automatically. Yeah, I mean, I think lowering it to $50,000 is not that far out of the question. Yeah, so next episode, if I can remember, keep your fingers crossed, I'll have those sheds down to $50,000. And instead of having our silage bales just piling out there like they are, and like that amount of hay I have still sitting in that field, instead of picking up a loading wagon and putting it into a silo, which you really wouldn't do, we'll bale it up and put it in sheds. And I really want to test these sheds because I probably will use them when we do seasons. Alright, don't tip that over because I came awfully close. So out of this 90,000 liters, maybe they'll take 30,000 liters to finish the contract. Have to be quick on the button when we deliver it so I can stop it and just keep the rest and feed the pigs. Yep, pass on a corner, a blind corner. That's what you do. Now, if you're new to the channel and you never watched my FS17 Let's Play on the Pacific Northwest, the trailer I used to have in that series held, was it 100,000 liters or 200,000 liters? I want to say it was 200,000 liters. Or did I get rid of that on Rattlesnake Valley? I think it was 200,000 liters. Man, this truck kind of, actually it wasn't this truck. I mean, it was a Volvo truck, but obviously all the mods are different from 17 to 19. But man, I did like 8 miles an hour up the hill. It was a struggle sometimes. Looks like our fields up here are doing well. I can't really remember if that's canola or wheat. I think we just did wheat. Or did we just do canola? I really don't remember. Don't pull out in front of me. You did, and I missed you somehow. Yeah, that looks like wheat. Alright, so how much grain do you need to require for us to complete this contract? I gotta stare at the upper right hand corner, wait for it to say completed. Sounds like it's taking more than I thought. Alright, so yeah, they took about 50,000 liters. So we'll come in here. Now I can complete the contract. Collect. And now I'm going to bring this right on down to the pigs. But before I feed the pigs any barley, I'm going to take my wheel loader and pick up the mess that's in their food trough area. Because if I feed them the barley first, I'll top them off and then they may not take any of that pig food. I don't know if I'll block them or not from me feeding them extra food. And we'll kind of drive right past our hay field. You can see how much hay will be left. But I don't have a problem spending the $100,000 on 2 sheds for our bales. Now, it looks like the silage bale area is not even doesn't even have a shed. It's just an open area. Which seems kind of weird. Although I will admit the farms, where I live, the silage bales themselves, yeah, they leave them out in the field, not in the middle of the field, but they leave them on edges of fields or on the outside. I don't really ever see, well, I don't go in their barn, so it's not like, hey, can I go in your barn to see if silage bales are in here? No, mostly the silage bales I do see are left outside, so I kind of understand it. So basically, I'm spending, for that one there, I might lower the price on the $25,000 for that. So basically, I'm going to be paying $50,000 after I adjust the mod for a flat area so it can be automated. I put my bales in. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, for as much money as we're throwing around on this Let's Play, I don't care if I burn a little bit of cash, but 100,000. I mean, if you want to really think about it now, in that mod, they want you to spend $100,000 to place down a square area for silage bales. Yep, so this is how much hay that we have left. It's about three hay swaths. Wow, my words this evening are worse than ever. Let's go ahead and top off our pigs. Now, as we saw, our pigs didn't require that much cereal crop. They were in the green. So it'd be good to have a little bit extra storage. But we are down to really the lowest of how many pigs that we usually have, which is like 360? Is it 360? 330. Yeah, so I mean, they're not going to take that much at all. But they're going to take it. Okay, so this manure I'll dump into that trailer. And we're kind of using the manure up here now that we got the manure spreader. Now we got another field. Should use a little bit more. And as for the slurry, well, I think we'll just be selling that at the BGA. And that does remind me, because we were selling a digestate at Mercury Farms. That's where all that money came from. I know some of you probably don't watch the Mercury Farm series. Maybe just watch the Pacific Northwest. How much are we getting for digestate here? $84 per 1,000. So, yeah, Mercury Farms, I'm getting a lot more than that. But the problem is you can't see it on the market page. So for 70,000 liters on Mercury Farms, at one point on a couple trailers, I was getting $48,000 for 70,000 liters. That is a lot. And speaking of a lot, that's a lot of food on the ground. And it looks like I'm putting it back in the same pile, but no, that's going right back into their food trough. This might be interesting. With this much here, am I actually going to be able to put any barley in here? And voila, they're cleaned out, so they'll produce a little bit better. So this is my original plan when I put down the silo and the feed trough. It's like, oh, I can come in here. Yeah, okay, we'll feed the pigs some barley. You gonna take it all? Don't ruin my plan here. Yeah, okay, they didn't take it all. And then any extra I can just come right into the silo and just dump into there. So that's my original plan, but when the food builds up like that, it's kind of difficult. Alright, so it's almost midday. Good time to take a break. How much slurry do the pigs actually have at this point? Wow, 500,000 liters. Yeah, so they still reproduce at 30 minutes. So even when I get up to like 490, as you saw, that's the lowest reproduction rate I think you can have on the base game. I don't know about seasons yet. They do require some straw. I guess I could give them some straw while we're sitting here and I'm wrapping up the episode. Yeah, so we pretty much got our fields down here taken care of, at least on this side of the map, on the river. We bought a field, paid off a huge amount of our loan. I do have straw here, do I not? Oats, canola. Oh yeah, I got tons of straw. They're not going to require that much, but I'll just sit here and jab for a while it fills up. So yeah, I'm going to pick up, I'm going to bale the rest of that hay, I do believe, and we'll put down those sheds, if you will, but not for that much cash. No, thank you. Those are expensive. Yeah, those our cotton fields are ready to go as well. They are now not fully weeded. I got a little weeding to do, probably. Is it? Yeah, I got that little section to do there and that section to do there. And now how much straw you guys going to take? Still filling up, but they're all looking good. I wonder how many eggs we got up there. Don't know. I should check on the egg prices actually, because that might be something I have to do today, because those pallets, we're getting kind of low on pallets. 1,500. I'd like to see it get a little bit higher. That's not a bad price for milk right there, but we've seen it better. And wool price, not so good. But what we're probably going to be doing next episode, other than the hay bales and silage bales, storing them, we'll be over doing our maize. This field right here, that's going to be turned into chaff, and these two fields here, the harvester will go to town on these, and we'll feed our wonderful pigs that need a little bit of corn. Those fields don't produce as much corn as you would hope, but they produce enough, and it'll make our pigs happy for a while, and that's 50% of their food. But I do believe that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one. Yeah, I'm going to leave all these vehicles here again until the start of the next episode, because that's what I always do.